Hey Sophia, how's it going? I just wanted to let you know that we got those really lovely oranges that you sent us. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be having them with Deb. I was just thinking of making some fresh squeezed juice for breakfast tomorrow. So anyways, I just wanted to thank you for always thinking of us.
Oh, Christopher, what a lovely message to get from you. Thank you so much for letting me know that they got there. I hope I didn't send too many for you and Deb. I wasn't so sure how much would have been good to send.
No, it's perfect, and straight from Florida, too. We really are excited to enjoy them. And it's actually perfect because we were just talking about trying to eat less desserts, so this will be a good replacement.
Well, I'm happy to have sent them to you, and I hope that you enjoy them. By the way, how is Deb doing? I sent her a message that I had shipped the oranges, but I never got a reply, and I was just a bit worried.
Oh, Deb is just fine, but she's been taking naps during the day, so that's probably what it was. I'm sure that she forgot to respond to you, that's all. She just has really bad memory, if you ask me. We are getting old, though, so I'm sorry if that worried you at all.
It's not a problem at all. I'm just glad to hear that everyone is doing okay. Sorry to be nosy.
Honestly, sometimes I think my wife could learn a thing or two from you, you know? Lately, she's been making up a bunch of excuses about being too sick to do anything around the house. It's actually kind of starting to bug me.
Well, it might not be an excuse, you know? I mean, given how hot it's been lately. I can't judge anyone for not wanting to move.
Yeah, you're right about that. But I don't think that's all that's going on here. I mean, she has been really against doing anything in the house at all.
Well, just take care of each other and make sure you're not pushing yourselves too hard, okay? I wouldn't want to hear that one of you landed in the hospital for heat stroke or something like that.
Oh, of course, I'll ask my wife what's been up with her and check that she's really as sick as she says. Oh, right, I actually wanted to ask you a quick question. There's gonna be about a week period in the summer when Deb and I are gonna be away on vacation.
Oh, really? So you two are planning on traveling somewhere?
Yeah, she says she wants to go to her hometown because there's gonna be a huge family reunion, so that's where we're gonna go.
Oh, I see. Well, that sounds like a good chance to catch up with a bunch of people you might have not seen for a long time. Anyways, thank you again so much for the kind messages, and I really am glad that you and Deb enjoyed the gift. But you would be traveling with Deb then, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's been a while since her and I have gotten to take a trip together, so this'll be a good chance for that. Not to mention the fact that it really has been a long time since Deb and all her relatives have gotten together.
Yeah, I remember Deb mentioning to me once that the last time they did something like this was over a decade ago. But I guess it must be tough to coordinate with so many people. So are you going to try and make any stops along the way for the two of you?
Well, there are some nice lodges and hot springs around where her hometown is. I was thinking it could be fun to try and make it out of one of those and relax her old bones.
Well, as long as you two have some time to relax by yourselves, that's what's most important. Anyways, I guess I'll tell Dave that you two are going to be away for a while in the summer.
Oh yes, okay, please pass that along to him. Thank you. Alright then, I think that's it for me. It's been lovely catching up with you, and make sure you're staying cool out there. And come over sometime soon, okay? It's been too long since I've seen my grandson.
Well, he really misses both of you too. But anyways, I also have some errands that I need to go and do. All of this talk of family reunions made me realize that it's been a while since I've sent anything to my own family. Maybe I should reach out to them soon and ask how they're doing. Hi there, Christopher. I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind asking Deb to check her phone for me?
Oh, hey there, Sophia. Is something the matter? Maybe I can help you out?
Well, I know that Deb is going to be visiting her family's grave in her hometown, and I was messaging her about sending flowers from us. But anyways, she hasn't responded to me, and I would really like to talk about this if possible.
Oh, you don't need to do that. You can just send anything you want here, and we'll be sure to take it over, okay?
Are you sure about that? I was just thinking of what kind of bouquet would look nicest, but...
I think that you have a great taste. You just pick something out and send it over, so don't worry about what it is. I promise that we're not that picky.
I see. But did something happen to Deb? I'm just worried because she hasn't been responding to me at all. Did you ask her about how she was feeling? Is she really actually sick or something?
No, she's just fine. Not sick at all, really.
Well, that's good to hear at least. Because I know her dad 3 months ago, and I was just wondering about how she was handling that. And the only reason I mention that is because I feel like it was around 3 months ago that she stopped getting back to me. I just wonder if she hasn't been feeling a bit depressed since then. Obviously anyone would take their own father dying quite hard.
Yeah, she is still quite sad about it. I think that you're right about that at least, but it's already been 3 months. I really am getting a bit sick and tired of her acting like this. I think that she's dragging this out just a bit too much.
You really feel that, Christopher? I don't know. I thought you would want to be a little more patient with her.
I have been patient with her, but the fact is her dad was on his way out of here for a long time, and I just thought that she would have already been more ready for when he did die. You remember meeting him in the hospital, right? He had been in there for a long time before that, and we all knew it was gonna happen.
Right, well, I just wonder if maybe there was a big difference for Deb between telling yourself to be ready for it and then actually dealing with it.
I understand this, but her dad was already in his 90s. Had a good long life, and just didn't think that she would be mourning for this long.
I see. Well, I understand where you both are coming from. But anyways, I really am just trying to get a hold of her. Maybe it would just be better if I went over in person?
Oh, sorry about that. I think we're gonna be leaving for our trip soon, so I don't know how well that would work.
Well, I could always just go and visit you both after you get back from your trip. I would love to hear all about the family reunion.
Right, I see. Well, I guess if that's what you want to do, then that'd be fine.
Sorry, what do you mean if that's all I wanted to do? What else would I be doing but visiting you two?
Sorry, nothing. I just have a lot on my mind right now. And I think that Deb is also busy keeping herself entertained.
Sorry, what do you mean by that? I thought you said she was too sad to do anything around the house.
Well, she certainly isn't doing anything around the house, but ever since her dad died, she's been going out a lot more. Even now, she's not even at home right now because she's out doing something. But just don't tell her that I told you any of this, or I'll never hear the end of it from her.
I see. Well, thank you for telling me that anyways. I really do appreciate it. And I am glad that she's well enough to go out and do things. But if you could just tell her to please get back to my messages when she has a chance, I would really appreciate it. I mean, she isn't even picking up when Dave calls her.
I see. Well, that's also good to know. I'll let her know that you were just a bit worried and want to talk to her is all.
Please do that. Thanks so much for talking to me about this, Christopher.
Sophia, are you there? Do you have a moment to talk? I have a small favor to ask of you if you don't mind.
Oh, Deb! It's been so long since I've heard from you. How have you been? What is this favor you want to ask about?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm on the bus on the way to your house right now. I'm so sorry to ask about this so suddenly, but I'm wondering if I can't ask to live with you and Dave for a while.
Wait, what? You're coming here to stay with us? Well, do you mind if I ask what happened? Is everything okay at home?
Well, I was kicked out of the house by Christopher, if you can believe it.
You're kidding me! Why would he do that to you? Why would he kick you out of the house? Did you two get into some kind of fight or something like that?
Well, I think it was a bit more than a fight, if I'm being honest. But my husband was keeping me locked up in the shed for a long time. He was upset at me for not sharing part of the inheritance I received when my dad died. He told me he wasn't going to let me out until I gave him some money. But I also knew that you were going to be coming over today, and I was just so embarrassed. I finally gave in and told Christopher the information he would need to get into my bank account. Then he finally let me out of the shed, but I was just so scared that he would try something again, so instead of waiting for you to arrive, I ran away.
Deb, is all this really true? I mean, you mean to tell me that that's why I couldn't get in touch with you this whole time?
Yes, that's why. I saw that you had been trying to get in contact with me about so many different things. I'm so sorry to have caused you any worry about this.
Deb, please, you don't have anything to apologize for at all. I mean, I'm just glad to hear that you're alive. I mean, I'm still just trying to wrap my head around this whole thing. I can't believe that Christopher would do that to you. I'm really sorry. I should have tried to come over and visit you all sooner.
No, this is not your fault at all either. I mean, Christopher was doing everything he could to tell you that he didn't need you to come and visit us.
That is true. He kept making up excuses whenever I suggested that I come over. But still, it's only you two living in that house. I should have insisted on going over just to give you both some company.
Actually, there's another reason why he didn't want you to come over. You see, Christopher has been living with his mistress this whole time. That's why he didn't bother chasing me after I handed over my bank account information. He already found someone else and was probably glad that I left on my own. But I really had no idea at all that he would have ever gone so far as to do something like this.
Deb, do you mind if I ask where you are right now? If you want to get off at a stop somewhere, I would be more than happy to go and pick you up.
Oh, Sophia, thank you so much. That really is so thoughtful of you. I'm just so shaken up. I don't think I've stopped shaking since I finally sat down on the bus. Feels like it's been so long since I had a decent meal. I can get off downtown and meet you by the university if that would work.
Yes, of course. I'll grab my things and head out of the house right now. Just meet me by the cafe near the gas station around there. You know the one.
That sounds good to me. But given that the university is at the end of the bus line, I won't be there for quite some time. I'll message you again when I get close. Thank you so much again for doing this for me.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's true. You are coming all the way from your house. Okay then, I'll just be ready to leave whenever you message me.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry that you'll have to pick me up in this state. I feel haggard and smelly, and I would just love to take a hot bath.
I'm so sorry that you've been through so much, but I'm glad that you were healthy enough to get yourself out of there. I'll see you soon. Just please take care of yourself until then and stay safe, okay? I'll talk to Dave about this and we'll make sure to protect you. Don't you worry about that. Hey, Christopher. I was wondering if I could talk to you a little bit about Deb.
You want to talk to me about Deb? Don't tell me that she ended up going over there to you guys.
That's right. She got here last night and is with Dave and I right now.
I see. That woman really is gonna be the death of me one day, I swear. I really am sorry that you're having to put up with her nonsense right now. But if you really want to know, she ran away because I caught her cheating on me, and she said that she couldn't stand the guilt. But I had no idea that she would just turn around and run to you. Anyways, her and I are getting a divorce, so feel free to kick her out if you want.
Hold on a second. Are you trying to tell me that Deb was the one cheating on you? Because she says that you were the one cheating on her. When are you going to stop lying to me and start telling me the truth?
Sophia, I'm sorry that you've gotten dragged into this, but you should know that you can't trust a word that Deb says to you. She's a horrible liar, and she isn't afraid to say anything as long as she gets her way.
I really don't think that you know what you're talking about at all. I mean, do you not feel bad at all about what you've done to your own wife?
I'm telling you that she was the one who was cheating on me. Please, Sophia, you are letting yourself be tricked by Deb. I mean, did she even give you any proof that I was cheating on her? If you're gonna demand apologies from people, then the least you could do is at least show proof that they actually did something wrong.
And here I thought that you would just be an adult about this and own up to what you've done. But fine. If you're really going to act this way, then that's up to you.
What are you talking about? You still haven't shown me any proof at all. You can't just accuse me of cheating like this.
Say whatever you want. It isn't going to stop your house from being demolished.
What on earth are you talking about? Why would my house be demolished?
Well, because Dave is heading over to your house with his contractor friend right now.
But, wait, why would he demolish the house? Well, I live here. The house is mine. You can't do this.
You might live there, but do you know that it's Deb who actually owns the house? Don't you? It has always been her house and you both living in it.
But, I mean, you're not really gonna demolish the house, are you? This has gotta be some kind of trick. I mean, who even is this contractor friend?
I already told you, he's an old friend of Dave's, and Dave called in a favor with him to demolish the house. And according to Deb, you and your lover should be away on a vacation right now. So then there's no one at home, right? Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
And you're really just gonna do this without any proof whatsoever?
It's no proof. I actually went back to the house with Deb, and she showed me the clothes in there that certainly didn't belong to her. Not only that, but you had photos of you and this other woman on the wall, and in your bedroom. It was like you were trying to completely replace your wife.
No, it's not like that at all. You don't understand.
And just what don't I understand? Telling me that? I mean, you're not saying anything to support your own case, you know. But even your neighbors have backed up the fact that for a while now, a woman who is not Deb has been coming in and out of your house.
Okay, I get it, jeez. Just please don't go and demolish my house. I have a lot of really important things in there, and you can't just go and smash them all. Yeah, at least just let me go back home and pack up some things. Maybe then we can talk in person and try to settle this rationally, you know?
Oh, don't worry about that. We already did you the courtesy of moving your things into the shed. Nothing is going to be damaged when the house comes down. Oh, and by the way, when Deb came to us, we took her to a branch of her bank right away and changed all of her information so that you couldn't touch a cent of her money.
So you cut me off from her money then?
That's right. It was never yours to begin with, and you shouldn't have been trying to steal from your wife anyways.
But, please, okay, let me talk to Deb. I can't get in contact with her at all. She isn't answering my messages.
Do you really expect her to want to say a word to you after you treated her like an animal and locked her in the shed?
But I didn't even do that, please. This is all just a big mistake.
So you're still not going to own up to what you've done then? Do you have any idea the state that Deb was in when she arrived to us? She looked like she had barely been eating. How could you treat someone like that? It's horrible.
No, you don't understand. She's just pretending, okay? She isn't actually hurt. I swear, you gotta believe me.
I really just don't know what to do with you anymore. I really misjudged you. But we checked out the shed and it was clear that someone had been living there for a long time. There was even a corner in there that she used as a bathroom. I wish you would just stop lying to me already and admit what you did.
Alright, I've had just about enough out of you. This is a matter for me and my wife to discuss, and you need to butt out. You tell Deb that we are going to get a divorce, and that I will be taking half of her assets. Whether she likes it or not, she will be giving her part of the inheritance that she got.
What on earth are you talking about? You do know that you won't get things that she inherited as part of a divorce settlement, right?
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
I mean that legally, things and money gotten from inheritance are a different legal category than normal assets. So divorcing Deb won't get you anything.
You're lying to me, that can't be right. You are lying to me, aren't you?
So, you're telling me that you really are doing all this without even making sure the law is on your side? You really are an idiot, do you know that? I can't believe that you did all of this to Deb for something that could have never been yours to begin with.
So, wait, you mean that I'm really not gonna get anything at all out of this? Please, just wait, hold on, I'll be home soon, I swear. Just don't do anything until I get there.
I'm sorry, but the cranes and wrecking balls have been demolishing the house for the past half hour.
My home? I don't believe this. What have you done?
I'm sorry, but the only person who should be taking any blame for everything going on right now is you, Christopher. After this, we never, ever want to hear from you again. And when Deb does contact you, it will be through her lawyer. Got it?
But I really needed the money. My new woman has expensive tastes, and I've already blown through all my savings for her. Please, you can't just abandon me like this. I really need the money.
And just why do you think that's any of our problems? Huh? The next day, Christopher and his mistress got back from their vacation to find their half-demolished house. Needless to say, they were left speechless. The demolition process slowed after that. And for the next 2 weeks, Christopher could watch as the house was torn apart, board by board. He took his things and tried to rent a hotel room, but was quickly running out of money. Knowing this, his mistress realized that he had nothing more to offer and left him. It wasn't long after that when Deb's lawyer reached out about the divorce. But that wasn't all. He was also being charged for kidnapping and illegally holding his own wife. Deb agreed to drop the charges if Christopher immediately signed a restraining order that would keep him away from her. Now, Deb lives with Dave and I. She's been through so much already that we do our best to make sure she doesn't work, but Deb insists on helping out when she can as part of her own recovery process. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.